Right. Good evening. Right, getting the chats up. YouTube set to live chat. If you're in one, rewind. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you got your chat set to live chat so it doesn't miss anyone's chats out. Twitch chat also open. Right. Airy, good evening over on Twitch. Torchy, good evening on Twitch. Tiff, good evening over to you over on Twitch as well. And who's on YouTube? Nick Webber, good evening. Papa Gnome, good evening. Odd One Out. Reverence, good evening. Good evening. Jesslyn, good evening. Big Dave and Stuart, good evening. Scanning through the list. Have I missed anyone? Don't think Amina, good evening. And if I missed you, good evening. If you're lurking, good evening. Lurkers always welcome. Come out for cookies, of course. Right. I don't say that, Torchy. Are you referring to ship? I'm not even going to read that. I'm going to, in my head, you had an amazing day, and today is going to be full of diamonds. It's jackpot day today, right? It's jackpot day. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum. Good evening, East, over on YouTube. Papa Gnome says, evening, Twitch fam. Now, as you know, on YouTube and Twitch, if you squint, if you're on a desktop, you obviously got a better view of it, but there's a chat on the side of the screen where you can see YouTube and Twitch chats combined. So you don't miss on what I'm replying to. You can see all the conversation over there on the left. So you can talk to each other if you're paying attention across the pond. Right. It's all one community, right? So, this evening, I was going to start afresh. I said that yesterday because of the screw up. But then we found, almost by fate, the edge of the galaxy again. But in galaxy number 7, Budullangr. And I just feel like it's too good of an opportunity. It was almost like handed to us on a plate, this area. Will we find anything? Who knows? But I feel like we should dig while we're there, right? There could be some buried treasure there. Could be someone's dream ship sat there. So tonight, I'm going to go... Well, not go. Stay in galaxy number 7, Budullangr. Stay on the edge of the galaxy that we stumbled on by pure chance because of the glyphs that the chat gave us, the numbers the chat gave us, put us right there. And then it wasn't just that. That's the thing. It wasn't just, oh, the numbers put us there. I randomly then said, right, someone in the chat, I think it was the YouTube chat, give me a number. And I've done the whole spin thing. It was a 10, I think. And then the direction I release the stick in is always when I see the number in the chat. As soon as I see the chat, I'll stop spinning and it goes straight. That took us exactly to the edge of the galaxy. That number, that spin, that direction, that's how we found out. So I feel like it was fate. So that's what we're doing today. And probably for the end of the week, if I'm honest. Sound good? Anyone disagree? I'm sure some will, but won't say anything. But feel free to. Hardhead, good evening. Speak your minds. But I'm going to go... Wait, no, I don't need to do this. I'm here. Haha. What am I doing? I'll tell you what, right? Hacks, right? Shortcuts, right? I'm getting old, right? I can't be bothered to go down. I mean, have you seen how many stairs are out there? Oh, my God. My knees can't handle them stairs. So what we can do... I know you can do this in the menu anyway, but now I just feel like I've got an easier teleportation system because now I can just go, right, let's go to my Sentinel ship. Right. Sentinel of Science, to be exact. Oh, look, it's put me at the front. Who needs a teleport system, eh? Good evening, James, and good evening, Ord. All right. I'm going to get our bearings now to see where we are. So there's the call. Let's turn around. If we look this way, look, we are on the edge. So I feel like I say, Nagars. Let's go here, 1 star. Let's not mess around. It might bounce us off this one, though. Oh, I haven't changed that message. Ignore that message, though. If you want the Discord, ! Discord. Can someone check that for me? It should work, the correct one. I forgot about the automated message, but can someone check the command Yep, good. Done. Thank you very much, Airy. That should work. That should be a brand new link that will get us to our Discord. Good evening, Mister. Right. We're bouncing, but that's what I expected. I did say we're going to probably bounce off this one, but now it's going to take us to one, hopefully, that is right on the edge. I mean, I'll accept that. That's not far off the edge, right? T. Lacey. Oh, yeah! Coming in with a $3 super chat saying, hello, chat on the edge for diamonds. Indeed, T. Lacey. Thank you very much for your super chat over on YouTube. Appreciate the support, mate, as always. Legends in the chat, please. Leg end. There's a murky, we're good here. T. Lacey, also a member for 18. Back on the screen. Oh, yeah! Thank you very much, mate. Support. Appreciate it. Where is it? Your Sama. Your Sama? Your Sama. Good evening, Mac. Jesslyn, anyone else that may have just joined us? Oh, over there. Oh, someone just won a jackpot on a very small spin. Which was that? Yeah. Second to highest jackpot. What we got here then? What have we got here? Oh, it's a shame it's got blue. It's a shame it doesn't have fangs. It's a nice example of a good little bat ship. It would have been better if it was just a bug body. It's a tie, but just black and grey. It would have been nicer if the rear wasn't there. But it is, with that particular set of skirts and rear bat wings, not a bad looking ship for a tie. Like I say, if you don't know what a tie is, it does open up and create 4 sections in the air. The question is, though, over to the chat. Ship number 1 of the evening. We hunt or next. Now, if you are new in the chat, you can just type hunt or next. You don't have the emojis. Right, see the votes are still coming in. Let me get a lower perspective. The camera seems really wonky right now for some reason. All right, like this tune. All right then, so I need 3 votes over on Twitch, a hunt and 2 nexts. Over on YouTube, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hunts. So 7 hunt total. And we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 next. So that one, unfortunately, you said next. But the details, of course, in fact, I'll give you the details. And then, because there are a few that are interested, there's the details, right? First of all, Galaxy number 7, Budullangr. Details are now top of the screen if you want them. Do you want them? Yeah, but there was 2 next over on Twitch hard, which pushed it for the next win. But it all not much a win, was it? Right, but there were the details. Now what I'm going to do before I leave, because it's ship number 1, and I personally think it's not a bad tie. All right, so for anyone that may watch this now or watch this back as a VOD, I'll get an insight. If it's an A class or an A, B class will give us a good insight. Not the greatest. C class is best. Right, that's not a bad start. If they're static, that is a really good start. Oh, that was a double white from yesterday, wasn't it? Found loads of good combos on that. But yeah, anyway, goodbye. Oh, what have you passed up on, boys and girls? I am disappointed in you, but that is democracy. This could be a square 4 ship. This actually could be a square 4 ship. The judgment sometimes. But I have never shot over a chat. But what I'm going to do, purely based on that, is I am going to document that. And if anyone wants to come and look for the square 4, then they are welcome. In fact, I'm not even going to leave a message on there. We'll just give it a quick documentation. So I've got a record of that because I think it's worth putting in a video. Didn't have to hunt for it. So first things first, I'll show the coordinates. Plus 73.20, plus 113.68, right hand side of the scanner screen. There is a combo down, but there's no message on there. The ship, we're not going to see it too well now. Let's get rid of the cloud at least. Not really going to help too much though. Right. There is what it was. Black, blue, a light blue, and grey. TIE fighter, full face, just no jowls. Nothing special like a box or a grill. Yeah, so that was the ship. Why does the camera keep twisting? But anyway, that's the ship. That's the colour. The chat said next. But this one, by chance, was a here's what you could have won. Get rid of this. 3+1 supercharged slot placement, B class to S class, 485.9 maneuverability, not top end but above average. Damage potential 350.0, not top end but towards top end, so that's good stock damage, and a 3+1, so very good stats as well. Let me put the glyphs on the screen now. Galaxy number 7 Budullangr. You want to come and grab this one? That's what what it looks like when it takes off. That's what I mean by a tie. Details are top of the screen if you are interested in this one. Let's get it out in space to get a clean look at the ship. Get inside, so we get no clip. 1 and 2 should be fine, but probably not. Nope, it's good. Right, there we are. It's almost like a storm blue. Now on my Storm and Steve ship, that's the blue. It's a nice blue. Black, grey rear bat wings, grey side skirts. That is a tie. I like these, as you know. I've got one of these in my squadron called Seeker, one of my old favourite ships. That's not bad. It would have been really, really nice if it had fangs, but it's not chinless. It's not a bad ship, to be honest. Luckily, that was a free one we landed at. Would have been sad if we missed out on that. And I think there may be a square 4 down there. So if anyone's interested and you want to have a look, go and check it out. Check it out. I recommend it. Right. Into the sun. They just don't look very pretty when they're landed, you know what I mean? That's the thing that put people off, I think. You see it like that and it's like, yeah, nothing special. It doesn't look anything special landed. Luckily for the Dragonfly, it still looks pretty sick, even when folded, you know what I mean? unfortunately, that doesn't get the same benefit. Well, all details were shared. All right. We go again. Oh, 3-star. It's on a blue. High chance of being bounced here. 3-star right next door. Knock, knock, knock. Hot planet. Well, that's positive. If it's a good ship, we've got all class ranges where it's a 3-star economy, so there's a good chance of finding an S class as compensation if there's not a good slot version, or maybe a banging S class. I'm going to check this one out and maybe hunt that. Yeah, do it. Let me know, Ward. All right, if you have success, please let me know. That was such a banging start. And if those 3 on the right are statics on the C class, if they are, it's almost guaranteed to be square full. So it's the C class you want to find. That's what you want to look to get your confirmation. Where are the statics on the C class? Now, of course, the B class can have 2 movers, and as long as 2 statics are over there on the right, you've got every chance of it happening. But we'll see, eh? I have strong feelings about that last one. Won't let me land. Come on, game. Thank you. Good evening, Shino, over on Twitch. Anyone else that may be lurking on Twitch and YouTube that's joined us, feel free to say hello. Right, first of all, it's a shame it's got the cut-off wings here. The only thing that saves this is having the rear bat wings and the wing tips that kind of give an edge. But let's check the rest of it. It's a B class. Naturally, this one. Again, it's almost like the same blue again. Very pale blue and white with grey this one. Tank feet on this. Elvis, rear bat wings. Yeah, I don't think it's as good as the last one. However, it's down to the chat, and you know that. So, Huntle next. Chat, let's go. Ship number 2 of the evening. The first one you said next, but it turned out to be lucky enough to find a good one, so I call that a win. This one, though, I wouldn't fly it once again, but would you? Or do you think another hunter would appreciate this? Good evening, Rays, over on YouTube. Odd one out. I greet you earlier, mate. If I've missed anyone. Right, get them votes in. Get them votes in. Don't like the Elvis. Nah, I'm not a fan of it, mate. You know that. I am no fan. It is not my cup of tea. Deep breath. Usa. Usa. Build of poppy. I'm a sucker for tank feet. Nothing but next, indeed, over on Twitch. 4 next, 4 votes, 7 watchers. Now, if you're not a member on Twitch and you are lurking, you can write hunt or next if you've got an opinion. You can text in text rather than emojis. I am indeed X. I am indeed. Been doing this a few weeks now, X. I think he was in yesterday, wasn't you? He was doing this, or Sunday. I can't remember. Don't get much sleep. Yeah, cheers, mate. Right, so the votes are still coming in over on YouTube. I think they may have stopped now. But there's a lot of votes on YouTube. A lot of opinions. Thank you very much, Hardhead. I was about to count. I appreciate that, mate. 7 hunt, 7 next. So on YouTube, it turned out to be a draw. And then moving across to Twitch, even though there's only 4 votes there, those 4 votes completely swayed it, and that made it 11 next. So that is a big fat no on that one. So details, top of the screen. Galaxy number 7. Budullangr. Now, if you need help getting to Budullangr, just put !Discord in the chat. And in our Discord, there's a Galaxy taxi section where you can request a Galaxy taxi. And when one of the travel assistants has time, we'll assist you. So everyone can get to Galaxy number 7, as long as you've got a Discord. Nice and simple, takes minutes to do. !Discord in the chat. And if you've got any questions, well, just ask. Or don't sit there in silence. But what will you learn then? Does anyone... Yep. People have 256. 256 is available. It's a more unique one, so you might have a bit of a a wait time. Or there again, you might have someone instantaneously go, right, check your DMs. It's basically how it works. You put in there, can someone take me to Eisentown, please? For example. Just ask politely for a Galaxy trip. Wait for a response, and normally someone will say, check your DMs, or they'll just reach out to you in a DM. You'll exchange friend information in private, not in the public Discord, so never share your friend codes in the public Discord. And then once the trip has been completed, the travel assistant will just go in there, mark your post as done. You'll see a bunch of posts in there. There's hundreds of people being taxied, and they've all been marked with either a duck or a tick. That's just confirmation that person's been taken care of. So yeah, you can see that everyone gets taken care of. It may take an hour, it may take 10 minutes, it may take 24 hours. Depends on when the travel assistant is available, but everyone, from what I've seen, does get assistance regardless of Galaxy. So go and ask. Stretch them legs, spread them wings. And there are other members of the community that are not travel assistants that also watch that section and help out people that need jumps as well, because they're available, they're on the game, and they'll see a post and say, hey, I'll help you. There's loads of people that do that. I've seen it. I watch it. I see who they are. Good bunch in Discord. It's not the busiest Discord in the world, but those that use it are a good bunch. Loads of ships constantly being shared, help being given. Deathstalker. Indeed, I think so, Reverence. The Elvis ruin on the last one, I just saw that, yeah. I'm not an Elvis fan. Pelvis potentially could be right on a right ship, because it gives us some ships like an extension. It's not my go-to under. I'd much rather have a pincer underneath or a double prong like this one over a pelvis. But on certain dragonflies with the right parts on it, a pelvis can work. It just gives it that length and a nice profile from above. Yeah. It doesn't block the view what a pelvis, yeah. Like I say, whenever I put an Elvis in, you all know what I say. It's like flying and you're in an Elvis. Like you're in a Cohen's egg, however you pronounce it. Because the windscreen just shrinks, doesn't it, and goes skinny. It just feels like you're in a hyper ship. Oh, I think we've got another tie down there. Good evening, Skull, over on YouTube. Pine cones? Anyone? Pine cones? Oh, wow. Same front as the last one. So we got another tie. This one, though, unlike the last tie, in fact, you can see the difference. There's a big difference. They're both ties, but if you didn't see the last one, I've got it anyway. This one has no side wings. It has skirts and rear back wings, whereas this one has no skirts and no rear back wings. It's more ship-based, wing-based. In fact, what class was this one? B class. I don't think people will go for this one because it is the color scheme of blue and yellow, and it's quite a default blue and yellow. You know what I mean? It's a default kind of blue. But because it's more of a fighter style tie, we'll give it one shot. Early in the stream, I'm thankful right now we don't have too many orange. That taxi group reminds me of the fuel rats in Elite Dangerous. You run out of fuel and are literally stuck forever, so you can call the fuel rats. Brilliant. All right, quick vote, quick vote, quick vote, quick vote. I think the colour scheme personally ruins this. If this was a better colour scheme, it may have struck more interest as a fighter tie style, but that colour scheme, I think, gives it minus points for some, but let's see what you say. Let's see what you say. Oh, we've got a line now in YouTube. Yeah, so when we do the votes, as Skull is here, just redo your vote. No, under the line going forward. Thank you very much, Skull. Mr. Breakfast, you love the colour scheme, Hunt. Exactly. If you've got an opinion, put it in the chat. Even if it's the only thing you say in the chat this evening. If you want to lurk, you can lurk. But if you've got an opinion on a ship you like or dislike, and you think we're wasting our time on, and you think I should be putting my time into, let me know. The chat is the judge, jury, and executioner. I disagreed on the last one, but the chat gets the decision. It needs bat wings, so you think it needs the wings of this tie on this one. And what would you have preferred them in? The colour of the ship? Grey or black? Because it all makes a difference, doesn't it? That's the great thing about RNG. It's not just a case of, oh, it needs bat wings. It's like, but what bat wings? Blue bat wings? Sorry, no, they'd be yellow, wouldn't they? So yellow bat wings, black bat wings, or grey bat wings. There's so much RNG on every part. Keeps it going. The Ghost. If you're incapable of typing correctly, you don't have to be here. Very strange thing to come into a chat and then just want to talk in capitals like that. No idea what you're even trying to say. Streamlabs deleted it before anyone had a chance to read it. High five at Streamlabs. And there is a perfect example. Was it Skull the other day? Who was it that Streamlabs snapped up? I can't remember who it was. And that's why it's set like it is. All right. I don't know how to speak English. Dude, come on, send me the glyphs. Well, you don't have to spam in capitals for a start. If you stick along, you'll see that all ships get their information shown. You don't have to spam and scream at me. The whole point of this is I hunt and share information in the chat. So please hold it back. Be patient. Now, the ship was a next from the votes. So now is when you'll get the details, because the chat has decided. If the chat chose hunt, Ghost, you wouldn't get the details until the hunt was complete. I wouldn't want people turning up while I'm trying to stream and hunt. You understand? So until the chat has made a decision, no details will be shared. That's a deciding point. But you'll get the details whether they say hunt or next. It's just a case of when you get the details. Understand? There was a ding, and that was from Ghost. Also, I'm sure there was one above as well. Anzo, thank you very much for subscribing as well on YouTube. Right, so the details are on top of the screen now. Like I say, it's Galaxy number 7. Right, they're on the top of the screen now. The Ghost, so don't miss it. Galaxy number 7. The glyphs are at the top of the screen. You got them? Have you got them? Have you got them? Have you got them? All right. But I do request that you don't shout in caps and stuff, you know. Just every ship, if you are new, don't panic. I will show you every ship that we stop and land at. If I think it's absolute garbage, though, I may just run before I land. All right? It's all good. Oh. Alexi, Batwings would look even cooler with a black beetle-like body, but that's just my opinion. That's it. That's the thing now, Alexi, right? It's all about personal opinion. So that's what makes ship hunting great for everyone, because what I think is bad, the next person might think is absolutely amazing. And so on and so on. Like, so that's why when I first started doing this, I always used to say to the chat, please consider other players. Right? Just because you don't like it, does it look like a ship that someone else would appreciate? That's how the hunting process used to be. So when I put out the videos, it wasn't just dragonfly, 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 like a kind of similar theme. There was a variation. So it catered for all tastes. But we are a lot more picky lately, let's face it. Even me. We are looking for the perfect ship after all. But I mean, it still kind of is the same thing, just we are more picky. Like we do, otherwise I wouldn't say hunt or next, would I? If I didn't like it. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to look at the ship and think, wow, yeah, you're right. I wouldn't fly it, but Bob might. Like the skinny wing, white dragonfly. I didn't want to fly that, but yesterday a lot of people found that appealing, right? We put a lot of effort into that one. Double white. I said we were due a double white. It was a week late. Must have come from T-Mill, I guess. We've got a rainy planet here. I found a ship like that. It looks great for funny bug with wind. What, the little bats? Yeah, I'd call that a bat ship. If you mean the rear bat wings, little bug body. That's what I would generally call a bat ship. Quite a nice little model, isn't it? If he gets the right parts, it doesn't matter how small it is. It's just the style. And people appreciate that. Mandibles are supreme. See, I don't like them all, but I know other people do. Who was it yesterday? Was it Jesslyn as well? Said she likes mandibles. Skinny wings, tank feet are my favourite, says Torchy. Again, skinny wings are fine for me if the other parts are great, says Cosmic. Good evening to you, Cosmic, over on YouTube. Twitch, sorry. Leviathan. Leviathan the cookie. Right. Did I just jump? I did, right? Yeah, I'm sure I did. Yesterday's double white was a great skinny. I think it was a great skinny. It was at the start of the stream if you missed it, briefly. I did try and hunt to, which one are you on about? The double white. Couldn't find better than a free one. Kept running to the same ships. Was it a moon, right? No, it wasn't a moon yesterday, was it? It was a planet. I have no idea why this song is in the playlist for No Man's Sky. But no one complains. Reminds me of old school Skrillex. I think this one was meant for the driving playlist, wasn't it? This is an X-Wing. We won't stop at it. I'll show the details quick. Top of the screen. It's red and white. It's not a symmetrical X-Wing. Top and bottom are different shapes. But if you're interested in this, it does have a front. It's got a winch. It's got jowls. Long spine. Details top of the screen. Galaxy number 7. You blink and you miss it because the details are going, gone. Love Skrillex. I used to like Skrillex when he first came out. I mean, I don't know what he does these days, but I was obviously a lot younger then. But then some of it started turning a bit too commercial for my liking. And I was just like, nah. Moving on. Wanted to get on the radio, you know what I mean? And it changes, doesn't it? Reverence, exactly reverence when he first started. I got to hop off. My connection is so bad. Both streams unwatchable. Have a nice time, everyone. I'll catch you soon. Odd one out. Thanks for trying and stopping in this evening, mate. Always appreciated. See you soon, mate. Right, well, I've just lost where I am now. Let me just come back this way. Right. Where was the core? That way. So we're looking... Oh, yeah, definitely that way. Right. Rakamba. Rakamba. Oh, it's a giant. It's a giant. My favourite, the moon. Ugh. 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 Wow, wow. Any guesses? 7 seconds. Stream delay, 10 seconds YouTube, 8 seconds Twitch. Before I look at the ship. First thing that comes into your head. First colour, first colour. Come on, come on, come on. First colour, first colour, first colour. Red, airy. Orange. Oh, reference, don't do that to us. We haven't had any of them yet. Oh, too late. I'm not looking at any more answers. Green was fair. That would have been in time. You wouldn't have seen the ship on the stream yet. Red, yellow, orange, yellow. I don't think any of you got it right. I don't think any of you got it right. You might have done. I don't think any of you got it. Oh! What did I say about the pelvis? Literally, someone's listening to me. I said the pelvis is good on the right style. That's the right style. Sean, if you're listening, I know you're not Sean, and you wouldn't do this. You got no power over the game. You couldn't make this happen, Sean. But if you did do this, Sean, you deserve an extra cookie. But I know you didn't do this, Sean. No one in Hello Games has got the power to do this while I'm live streaming. That's just ridiculous. But imagine. No, don't imagine, because it didn't happen. What luck? What luck? Right. I'm going to put this to the chat. And if you say next, right, I'm banning you for the next 17 years. No, 16 years. I won't go 17. That's harsh. Hunt or next? Twitch? Really? Just one vote on Twitch? Wow. What is going on, Twitch? Twitch, are you for real? Can someone go over Twitch and kick him up the butt, please? Right, YouTube is coming in. We have got a hunt from Jesslyn, hunt from X, hunt from Papa, hunt from Stuart, hunt from Reverence, hunt from Mac, hunt from Alexi, hunt from Lacey, East Hunt, Amina Hunt, Alexi. I've already had one hunt. Oh no, he didn't hunt. You said Cyclone. So a hunt from Alexi, Big Dave Hunt. Enzo says it looks sick. Razor Hunt. First one I've ever seen those look decent. Enzo Hunt. 11 Hunt already. It's just a whitewash on YouTube right now. Now there's 11 viewers on Twitch and only 3 votes. Twitch, I know you're new to this ship hunting. This is a beautiful ship. Now, if you don't have the emojis on Twitch, if you're over there saying, well, I don't have them emojis, you don't need them, all right? Hunt or next in text format is absolutely acceptable. You know what I'm saying? So if you're watching, you're lurking, and you're not a subscriber, you don't have to be. You don't even have to be a follow. Well, do you have to follow? No, you don't have to follow me, do you? I don't think. No, you don't. You don't even have to follow me to talk. So if you've got an opinion, just share it. Follows, subscriptions, irrelevant, all right? So if you're new and you're watching, don't worry about that. Just have an opinion. But on this occasion, Amina coming in over there. Thank you for the follow, Cabbage, over on Twitch. So either way, it's a whitewash. Straight up whitewash. I'd have been very disappointed if after all this time, this ship would have gone next on that. Right now, the next thing in our RNG twist is the slots. So... what was my stream title tonight? Someone confirm? I can't see it right now because the only thing I've got on my other monitor is 2 chat boxes and a media player and an OBS screen. Cannot see my stream title. I'm sure I said about finding a perfect Sentinel ship tonight. That is goddamn close. Can we find the slots to match it? Finding the perfect Sentinel, right? I'm telling you, it's not scripted. Sean's got nothing to do with this stream. I say that because I've never put that in my title before. You know what I mean? Right. Anyway, this one's going to join my fleet. This is a ship I feel like I want in my fleet to complement and be the brother of, sister of Deathseeker. You know I like this style, but that's mine. Now, slots. In advance of me checking this one, we're hunting anyway, but what are you feeling for this ship, right? Let's have a proper look at it, right? Again, in the light. Look at the ship. Tell me what you're feeling. What are we going to find? What do you think this ship can produce? I'm going to say a 3-1. I'm hoping a 3-1 guaranteed. And that will be suitable for me. L4 Airy, 3-1 Torchy. L4 Reverence. Who's in tune? I want to see who's in tune with this hunt. 3-1. 3-1 Justin. 3-1 Stuart. L4 Mac. 3-1 Leviathan. Maybe Z4, says Lacey. You're all confident then, yeah? You're all confident. T4 Rays. 3-1 Papa. All the ones, Skull. Oh, Skull. Can I throw a cookie at Skull? There's the cookies. Manifesting, manifesting. Minimum 3-1, says Big Dave. Right, let's do it then. Right. The thing is, this opening ship is a big... Wait. Was this a 3-star system, right? Did I say this was a 3-star? But was it a moon? Damn it, what are we on? It's a moon. Okay, it's a moon. It's a moon, that's not a good thing. Let's just pray. Need to pray now. Are you with me, chat? That's a good start. 1. Right, what we're going to do, in case surprises, I'm going to open up the slots in advance so we can straight off the bat see where they're going to be produced. Dig it, GG over there, the 3 melons. Right, so let's get them out of the way, right? Let's get rid of that, because we know this is going to be the one, right? This is the one. B class. A-class. S-class. Oh, now, okay, that's not great, but if there's two things happening here, there's pleasure and there's pain. If these two on the left-hand side are static, that is brilliant. 3-1 guaranteed, I think, on a C-class and potentially the B-class. However, if this one, and this one are the three statics, we've instantly just found the best C-class we're ever going to find. Because there's only one mover, which will be this one. So that now when we check the C-classes, so you're on the same page as me, when I check a C-class, we need to make sure that these two are static and not these three. We need to pray that this is a mover and this is a mover and it just had a bad landing. All right? So let's do this. It'll be the same on the B class. We want to pray that when we land at a B, we see two here. Let's go. Did I just not do the right one? I did do the right one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Game on, boys and girls. Ladies, gentlemen, them, they. Meow, woof. We're in 26, right? Oh, thrusters as well. I was holding hope that I mean, that's not bad though. Only having one set missing, and the set that's missing is separate, if you know what I mean. So the three stack sets in the middle are at least combined. Would have been nice to have them all lit up, right? But right, this is a tail ship now. This is a tail ship. That's a good sign straight away. We want that one to be static, right? We hope that's not just a mover that's random. We hope that that is the static. So keep going, keep going, keep going. We want to see one appear there again. We want to see one appear there again. Not good start. No, that now I feel that that is a static. That's basically where it was last time. We don't want to see one top row. That's really bad news. That's really bad news. And then again, okay, the jury's still out. The jury's still out because we could have just been really unlucky, and these are still two of the static, and this one just landed in the same plot. Okay, so the jury's still out on C-class. Oh my God, I thought it was over already on the C-class. It's not over yet. It's a copycat yet, it's not over yet. So we still have no idea which two are the static. Well, which three are the static. There's only two that matter to us right now, out of those three. Oh, come on. Now remember, we're on a moon. Okay. Well, there's no economy here. We're not going to find an S-class. Only one of the 4 moons, 5 total, are dissonant. So this is the only hunting ground. It's limited stock, unfortunately. So we need to have some decent luck here. Thank you for subbing Rag over on YouTube. We need some serious luck. Look at the stock stats, bud. Curious. 348.0 stock damage. It's not the top, but it's not bad. It's above average. 475 is only barely above average. You can go quite a chunk more, at least 35 higher on maneuverability. But we'll see what happens. Come on. Make this worth the time. A-class. Now, this is, see, knowing that A-classes can drop, we need to make sure we get lots of these. A-classes can end up being a square 4 because there's 3 movers, as we know, on an A-class. That's not a good sign, though. That makes me think that this is the static on all of them, though, because this is the only one out of those 3. I'll check the other one. We need to check. Even though this one can't produce anything, it gives me an indication of where that one of the statics are. And the only one of those that match so far is one on the left. match. Now that matches. So it's either that one or that one out of them two is a static. I get a feeling... Oh, we're screwed there. Come on. Same one. Don't be the same one. Don't be the same one. Very clean white as well, isn't it? Very clean. B class. Okay, it's the first B class we're seeing. This will help us with the C class because we'll get to see which two of these four matched from the C class. Unless it ends up being a copycat where the other one's for. That doesn't give me any hope. I'm going to be honest with you. Because that makes me feel that now there's going to be one over here. And potentially one over here. Oh, that's got to jump as well. The whole row's going to move up. Yeah, I think this is going to be a 1-1-1. I think the two on the right. Not done us any favours right there. So now it makes me think that that one is the static. That's got to jump over. But these... I mean, the B class can produce a 3-1. I think the B class is the one. B class or a lucky A class is what's going to produce the goods for us, I think. I think we found the best C class. I could be wrong, but I think we found the best C class already twice. 2-1-1. So we're now relying on B and A, I think. But we'll keep checking the C just to be sure. Thank you for following B2J over on Twitch. Appreciate that. Welcome. Alright, so again, now we already know that's going to be no good. Know where the mover is, so it's going to be one on the left, which is probably going to be there. Then there's 3 matchups. It's the worst possible scenario. Like I say, if it was that one, and that one on the C class, we were lucky. So there's one here that we can't see. This is the mover that we had over here, right? Let's just confirm. This is confirmed. FOMO, right? Like so. So this one's the mover. C class, dead to us. You're dead to us, C. You listening to me, C? You're dead. You're dead. Now we need the B class. Well, that speeds up our hunt to a degree, because now we know just to grab this C and run. There's no point of wasting time or materials on the C class. All focus on B and A. B and A? Be best ship hunter in No Man's Sky. Cheers, man. I'm proud to say that all the ships that I put in videos are my own finds. Just saying. B class. This is what we want. That's not what we want, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Not over yet. Now it might be over. Now it might be over, but it's not over yet. Keep going. B class is not bad. It's not over for the B class. I'm telling you now. Not. To be or not to be, but not to see. And like I said yesterday, be there and be full square, right? Or be there and be square, because we want a full square. That should be the motto for the B-class ship hunt. Be there and be square. Instead of all be square. We want to be square. It's hip to be square. It is in Sentinel ship territory. And here we are, B-class. This is what we want to see. Now, one thing we need to bear in mind, we are on a moon. We may come across repeats without even realizing we're coming across repeats. So we need to bear that in mind. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Not over. Over. Not over. Feels a fat lady falls over. Good, B-class, B-class, B-class. Generally, we might get an idea we've been to a ship when we see one of our ships here. But we'll push on, push on. And it's impossible to tell on the B-class until we actually open it up because the two movers, three movers, sorry. No, two movers, two movers. Not seeing two together in the opening is always very disappointing, and that one turned out to be terrible. Come on, ship. We have faith in you. Take me to the Alpha. We will take great care of you. Fuel you, feed you, fly you. Show you off at ship meet. Reveal yourself. Not what we want, but we do know what to do. We talk about the color of paint. Isn't it amazing? And then we get in the ship. We fly away. Well, that was a quick tag. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. This one deserves to be in a video, does it not? This one deserves to be in a video. You are be our star, shining starship. Oh God, nearly went into a hole then. Oh my God, craters. A-class. Okay, so completely random. This could be a 1-1-1 or a square 4. If it's going to be a square 4, from what I recall on the last A-class, they need to fall on the left. Otherwise, the other three can just fall together wherever they want. But this will only produce a square 4 on the left, I think. So this is a 1-1-1-1. Let's just confirm the static on the A. Let's confirm the static on the A. On the left, right? No, it's not. Must have been this one then, right? You had one here, up here, and here somewhere, wasn't it? And I was like, well, we're never going to get them together. So this must be the static in there. Okay, so the square fourth, we're going to get a square four. Will be on the right. The A classes are a lot harder to find, of course, than the B class. A lot more randomization involved. RNG. I ain't given up yet, so you shouldn't. And if you have, oh, disappointed. I do need a drink though. I mean, this can still. I mean, lovely. Oh, nearly crashed. Why is the textures broken on the ship? Don't do that. Last time the textures broke like that, the game crashed shortly after. Don't do that to me. B class. Right, good. Deep breaths, everyone. Deep breaths. Deep. Just in case. One on top of each other, do I? Not a good start, though. Not seeing the two together. Not a good start. Just not falling right on the B. Not falling right on the B. Whoosh. Come on, ship. I want to own you. I've got some friends for you. I'll introduce you to Gary. And Steve. Storm. You just sit there. Well, you stay there forever because technically you're dumped. C-class. What a waste. What a waste of a find. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. No one cares. No one cares. Maybe I missed it, but what is it about this particular ship that's got you so excited? It's a solid model. It's a clean ship, double white. Doesn't have any parts you can look at and go, oh, it's got, if I only add this part, or it's chinless, or it's got no jowls, or it's just a clean, solid ship. And it's just a ship that I feel it stands out from the crowd. And I'm not alone, because the entire chat was a whitewash. Every vote was a hunt. We see a lot of crap, you know. To see a ship of this caliber is good and nice, and it's worth the hunt and worth hunting one out and putting it in a video. I feel other players would appreciate this as a find, especially with decent slots. Oh God, looking at the chat, not good. Worst part about moons is the atmosphere. Right. Honestly. Come on. No, I'm not offended, mate. I'm happy to explain myself. If you've got something to ask, you ask away, buddy. But if you watch regularly, I've seen you a few times, but you'll see we get a lot of orange, a lot of chinless rubbish, haulers, diapers. But to see a ship of this kind of caliber, strong caliber, and a double white, which is rare, found 2 in 2 days now. Before that, I can't remember when the last time I found a double white. So the colour palette alone adds a slight rarity and appeal to it. But the slots make of the ship as well. So it's important to find some good slots. for it to matter to people that much more, that bit more, you know what I mean? Otherwise it's just a good looking ship but nothing to back it up. Unfortunately, this A-class fell into the pile of not good. Nice reference, nice. Unfortunately, we had quite a few, I don't know if it was yesterday or Saturday, but we did find, oh no, we did find a banger on Saturday though. Right, see now we've got a repeat. So this is when it starts to get ugly. This is when it starts to get a bit upsetting. And the repeats start kicking in. Because on the moon, you will have limited stock. There should be more. There's definitely more. We haven't checked, but it's where the game pings you now. The RNG gets worse. Excuse me. I'm going to completely come away from that section, and we're going to go around this side, just to try and get a complete breakaway from where we've just been. We'll come back into the atmosphere. Over. Oh. That side. And we'll ping from here, see what happens. Hopefully it won't be the other side of the planet, but we'll see. Maybe it will be. Second. I wouldn't be able to put a number on it, to be honest, how many there are. Because you'll start getting repeats before you could be able to count it up on a moon. But again, look, it's taking me to one where we had a ship. I'm not sure if it's the same one again, where we might have got to ourselves onto a lock, but there's no point in picking it up or checking it. Or at least no point in checking it. Now what we need to do though is pick it up. It's going to be whatever it is, and we're just going to grab it and run, because we already know the ship here, whatever it was dead. We just swap, grab, and hope it doesn't give us it again. It's giving it us again. Look, we may have reached the end of the journey. This is not good. This is not good. This is my biggest, why I always say on the streams, oh my god, I hate moons. Biggest flaw of a moon. There are more here. I know there are more here. There's no way I've been through the entire moon's worth of ships already. Impossible. We'll just keep it planet side. Gauge a distance. Hopefully when we, because sometimes you can ping a scan when you're low to the planet's surface, and it will pick up the closest one to you. But let's give that a go. A few more seconds. Come on, ship. Come on. Please. I see you as a champion. Please be in front. Yes, that's a good sign. It might be a repeat still. It might be a repeat. It's quite close, but kind of worked. Yeah, moon signs also, like you say, they can change. Oh no, look, it's a different one, but it's repeat. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Thing in itself. Maybe I have seen them all. Oh no. Oh no. come on. There's got to be one more down there, and it's the one. Don't hide it from me. Do not hide it from me. Make or break this one. If it takes me to another repeat, the hunt's over. Nothing I can do at this point. It might take another player to come in and to trigger something that I haven't found. It's like, it feels like it's limiting me on the moon. Or, I mean, it could be just that I have reached the limit. There is water here as well by the looks of it. Unless it's just the textures, but no, I think I'll be I don't know, actually. Right then, wish me luck and hope it's not a repeat. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Bang's head. Disappointment. Why? Why, ship? Wow, man. Honestly, I'm dumbfounded. I'm just going to see if this was the 211 C-class that's taken me to as the last one. It was. Imagine that. I feel like it's taken me to the one that I started on. No, it couldn't have been the one I started on because there's already a ship here. Either way, that is the best that's down here for my hunt. I mean, maybe one of you can come here, and when you do a ping, it takes you to that 1, 2, 3, however many might be left if there is any that I have not seen. And if you do find it, please let me know, because I will put this ship in my collection. I am going to put this ship in my collection, even the 211. Type of ship I might just take to events. I don't partake in my own events, but I still take ships to events. So this one I am going to take. I feel like it's fate that it's landed on the 211 as the final choice. So I guess it's time to share with you lot now. So this was the hunt. Unfortunately, it was on a moon, but limited our stock. White on white. Beautiful ship, to be fair. 211, unfortunately. C-class to S-class is the slots. There are other ships down here. If you can find a better one, good luck with that. Why so long in the face? Stinger. It's got a pelvis. It's got the try on the front. Deep vent wings, full-size main wings, prongs, extended thrusters. All thrusters are lit except one set. It is not a bad ship. I feel disappointed, but it's worth sharing. This is Galaxy number 7. Budullangr. Details are top of your screen now. If you want to come and grab this, I do recommend coming in single player. Turn your network off. Turn your network off. So you got a full moon of ships to check if you want to continue the hunt. You don't want anyone else coming along and taking this ship underneath your nose, or your ship flying off because there's other players near you. So that is the details, top of the screen, Galaxy number 7. We will again show the stats inside. C-class to S-class, full 75 maneuverability, 365.3. Wait, that's not right. That needs to come out. There we go. 347.6 is the stock damage. 211 C-class to S-class. Now let's get it in the air. Get a proper look at this. Let me turn my network off in case someone... Oh, it is disabled. I don't like what these trails do in space for me anymore. They flicker. But as you can see, very clean white. Why so long in the face? Deep vent wings. A lot going on this one, despite not being an oversized ship. It's got what it needs, and that's what's important. You don't look at it and think, oh, it's got that missing. No, it doesn't. For what it is, it's got what it needs. The only disappointment for me on it, if I was going to say there was one, that all thrusters were not lit. But even that, you can't really complain, because the ones that are lit are stacked side by side, leaving the outside set in the middle blank. But that is not a bad ship. Galaxy number 7, Budullangr, if you want to come and check this one out, the 211. Or find better, to be honest. There's nothing specific worth marking down there as such. I feel like you just need to go and decide what's good for you. I mean, if of course you can rewind my stream, or on the Twitch, it'd be a VOD later, when I get into the ship. Right. A little bit disappointing that, eh? I have to admit. Good evening, Aussie Bob. Good evening, Ross. If any of you, though, on a serious level, have any time in the next day or two, or even this evening while you're watching the stream, and you want to give it that second push on this one, I implore you to do it. And if you do find something that I didn't, you managed to find something that wasn't repeated for me, please, please, please let me know, either in the stream chat, in the Discord, or as a comment. Once this stream is saved on YouTube, you can leave comments with the coordinates. That is now in my collection. I just need to find the better version. I like it. I like it a lot. Skull with the blue name indeed. I feel so disappointed to be leaving the area. I really do. Do. Right. Bob's gone the wrong way here because we're not. Where was the edge? This way. Let's go up a little bit, just a little bit. Not actually. No. Where are we? Where exactly where we are? Rakamba, was it? Let's see Rakamba's neighbours if there is any. A dissonance, because Rakamba was a banging system. Also, worth noting in case you didn't notice before, Rakamba is a purple dissonant. You're going to need to have the Atlantid drive to be able to get there. There's nothing else close to it, is there? Fortunately for me. Oh wait, Shongi. Shongi. I do. Shongi. We're going to Shongi. You all up for Shongi? Do. Science, Bob. It's all about science. That's the main thing, mate. You conducted science and you got a result. Paradise down there, no water. First paradise we've seen in 2 days, but we are in galaxy number 7. Toxic. Chungy. Can empty. Almost breaks. I won't bother going out there yet. Oh wait. Reckon that's the best we're going to find tonight. I'm so gutted I didn't find a solid slot version of that one. So gutted. Now, those of you on YouTube this evening, have you liked the stream yet? I mean, that last ship, surely that was worth a like, right? Disappointing. There was no good slot version at this point. That could change if someone else finds one. But that ship, I think, was a banger. Surely that's worth a like. If you're over on Twitch, why not give a follow? We do love a good ship hunt, and if you like a good ship hunt, tag along. What's up, Trace? Get character looks very cool in red dire wasp armor. So shiny. What's up, Wiseman? Oh, that was another. No, it wasn't. Gag. I feel like St. Wall Gag. I feel like I shouldn't go to this one. However, the last 1 star turned out to be a banger. Grassy. Radiated. Yes, Wiseman. There's a few good finds this evening, to be fair. There's a banging ship that the chat said next, but luckily when I done it, here's what you could have won. It was a 3-1, worth documenting. We found a banging white ship. Banging white ship. Unfortunately, I was on a moon. We got to the point of hitting the limit of the stock and getting repeat after repeat after repeat. And the best was a 2-1-1, but hopefully other players will go into that and try themselves. Fingers crossed someone can find at least a 3-1 version of that white ship. Absolutely worth being in a video. Absolutely worth being in a video. So was that YouTube? Rask Rex as gifted 5 Game Hub memberships. Thank you very much, Rask Rex. Appreciate the support. They went to Eb, Guac, Draz, Bunny, and Cinder. So GG and welcome to the 5 of the new members. Legends in the chat, please, for Rask, Leg, and appreciate support, mate. Thank you very much. Logan. Oh, God. And I landed at this thing. I mean, I'll give the details, I guess. I've landed now. It's more like a tank than a ship. Never been a fan of this style of ship. That should be a land ground vehicle, don't you think? That's what you see in that. But either way, details top of the screen. If you want to check this one out, Galaxy number 7 Budullangr is literally just a bug body, pincer top, and tank treads. Yeah. Details top of the screen, though. Gone. Not worth the time. Jeans. I could do looking at some jeans. Oh, I can't remember the last time I wore a pair of... Who wears jeans still? Anyone? I can't remember the last time I wore a pair of jeans. Probably Levi's about 10, 15 years ago. 501s, I think, was the go-to pair. Maybe even longer than that. Maybe 20 years ago. Basically, my go-to trouser pair of Levi's. Red tag 501s. Oh, I can't imagine sitting down doing what I do now in a pair of jeans. I'd have to sit and pop open the top button constantly. I spend most of my time in tracksuit bottoms more than anything. I wear black, a lot of black. I got a lot of like sort of black Adidas tracksuit bottoms, kind of. That's mainly what I'm in. Because I sit at the desk all day. I want to be comfortable, you know, when I'm at home, when I'm working, streaming. So my life has turned into tracksuit bottoms. I'm about to go to football training every day. I've got to run though. Early shift tomorrow. Good night. Ras, thank you very much for your support, mate, and thank you for stopping in. Legend. Right, did I jumped, or did I not jump? I didn't jump. No, I did. I said jeans. I said about jeans. Right, yeah. God, the confusion in my brain. Right, and was there one here? There was. Right, did I scan? Maybe. I have now. Huh? Did you find a broken L on that white one? I can't remember. Where's my save point gone? Huh? Did I delete my save point? Anyone spot that? What happened to my save point right outside my scanner? Huh? Eh? Eh. I picked it up, did I? I was clearly distracted and I was like, what? Where's my save point gone? Man, losing the plot. Brilliant. I picked it up, did I? Is that what you're saying I did? Did I pick it up? Where is it then? What the hell? I don't even know. Anyway, here we are. New ship in their floaty islands. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See that? Can you see that rock there? Look at that rock. Look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that. You should come here for some screenshots. It's amazing. I heard if it went up here high enough, right, we could escape. What figurine is best for damage? Use them all. Use them all. If you're unsure how the figurines work, my best recommendation to you is !polo in the chat. Can I do that from mine? I think I can. No, that's the second one, isn't it? There's two polo ones. It's the first polo one you need to check. Damn it. !polo. Yeah, that's the one. Need that one over on the main YouTube chat. !polo. Will show you what they all do. I literally explain and break down what each individual one does and what you benefit from it. So if you want to use just one at a time, that's up to you, but they all have their own different small perks. Some are noticeable, some are not, but they are doing stuff. Oh, we must have better than that close, so we'll go for the 2-star. Right, this feels really weird now. I feel lost without that there. Bear with me a second. abandoned. What was that? Wait, what? Abandoned planet was abandoned paradise then. And we've also got a glacial, so there's 2 options here. Gonna be the bigger one, I hope. What's up, Donna? Good evening. Yeah, was it over on the YouTube chat? No, yes. Yeah, so if you do exclamation mark polo, like that one, the first video shows how to set them up, but explains each one. The more power one, I don't explain what they do because I've already done that, and it's more about the best way to set them up or how to set them up properly. You know what I mean? If you care about maximizing maneuverability and speed as such. Yes, Dana, there's been a one. New Gene, where are we? Then we just went to Genies or Genes, and now we've found a planet called New Gene. Is this it? A new gene of ship? I know it's spelled differently, but shh, bear with me. The ship, about 10 minutes ago, Dana, absolute banger. Double white. Didn't find the greatest slots, but there may be people still hunting it. Do you need new genes? Do you need? We literally had a conversation about genes, and now we just landed at a place called New Gene. Yeah. I mean, on YouTube, the benefit is they're there forever. If you watch on Twitch, I think they only stay 30 days. This one looked okay until I noticed it had no chin. Again, not the sort of ship I would fly. Wait, what class was it? B class. But the color scheme makes it stand out more than anything. Not a color scheme I would fly, but it's a rare color scheme compared to the average white, yellow, red, yellow, blue, sorry, red, white, blue, white, green, white, you know what I mean? The borings, yeah, orange, white. So it stands out for that purpose. Tank feet, pincers, mini wings top, prongs side, wide skirts. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the wide skirts. My biggest flaw, if I was going to be fussy, as you all know, I'd say it's got no gels and it's chinless. But because of the colour scheme, I will give this a fair shout in the chat this evening. What are you going to say? Should we hunt or next? And it literally is the colour scheme that's given it the bonus points. Put it in the voting category. Get your votes in, get your votes in. No one voting on Twitch. Very quiet over on Twitch this evening. Oh, Torchy there of a hunt. Area of a hunt. Right, just 2 over on Twitch, YouTube. There's, oh wait, there's a few coming in now. The colours are different. You only know my thoughts on tank feet. Tank feet! So YouTube, then we got a hunt next, hunt next, hunt next. Pretty close. I need 2 on Twitch, but they're both hunts. They can make or break this. Farsight's next. Good evening, Farsights. 7 next. 8 next. that one, and then we've just got another hunt coming there. So we've only got 1, 2. I think YouTube's only got 3 hunt, 9 next. 9 next. Yeah, this is looking like a next. Twitch hasn't put enough hunts in to switch the result on that one. All right, that is a next. So details. Top of the screen now. Galaxy number 7. If you want to come and check this one out, visual kind of color scheme. It's only the color, like I say, that really saves this one. More of a class B, class A color scheme compared to the majority. But let's go. We've got the details now. They're at the top of the screen. Galaxy number 7. If you need help getting to Galaxy 7, just let us know. Right, it is that time. Need to go and have a quick break. Does anybody want any items this evening? Now, if you are new on Twitch or even YouTube and you've not been here for these moments in the streams, every ship hunting stream, around 90 minutes to 2 hours in, I'll go on a quick break. And at the same time, what I do is I'll go to a location. Let me get that up on my screen, which will be in Euclid, a yellow star system, where you can come for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and get any items that you might need for your in-game play, whether it's the items you've seen me use or something else. Go to the race track today. I'll turn my network on when I get there. You want to go to Galaxy. What you need to do then, Solo, if you jump on our Discord, there's a dedicated section to help everyone like yourselves who want a Galaxy jump, a taxi to somewhere else. It takes minutes, but it's done. And Discord is literally just go in the Galaxy taxi section and say, hey, can you help me go to Galaxy number, pick your Galaxy, and then someone will just reply to you, and then they'll exchange information in a DM. You don't have to publicly share your friend code, because not everybody's nice. So we like to keep all that stuff in private, never share your friend codes in public for your own benefit. We've got some great travel assistants in the Discord to look after you. Just be patient while you wait your response, but they will respond. All right, so this is a big multiplayer racetrack, which doesn't really get used anymore. Now, actually, network. Let me switch it on, don't I? Network enabled. And I have to pause the game, of course, to give you the details at the top of the screen. So I'm going to wait before I go anywhere, as always. Just to make sure that someone's arrived and the game's not sat here paused while I step away. Now, of course, when I go on my break, I step outside. So I do take my phone. I sit in the chats to still moderate. More important now than ever. As you can see, we've only got one moderator at the moment over on YouTube, Skull. I'm sure Skull will be looking after the chat absolutely fine, and I'll keep a hardcore check on Twitch when I go on my break. But this is your opportunity, like I say, to come to the location. Details are now top of your screen. Euclid, all right, is the Galaxy. It's a yellow star system, so as long as you've got the glyphs, you will be able to make it to this system. No worries. The items we offer are all the items that you've seen me use. I saw some in the chat saying, how are you doing that planet slide? Or I didn't know you could do that. If you want those items, this is your chance to come here and get a stack of each type of item we use. Maybe it's Iron Vulture parts. Have you missed out on the Iron Vulture from the old expedition? Do you want an Iron Vulture? People can hand you and share those parts. You can go make your own. We can even show you a video that's going to show on YouTube, not Twitch, which shows you how you can make a 4-square supercharged slot Iron Vulture. But cakes, I'm not sure how many people's got the cakes, but we can hand out cakes. But the class fragments, inventory fragments, AI fragments, that's the main thing that people are generally after. So this is your opportunity, like I say, to come here. You don't have to give anything in return. A lot of new people think, oh, I've got nothing to give. You don't have to. The whole point is to help you. All right, we've been doing this now for a long time. Many people are being helped. So do you want to be the next one? No request is too big or small. All right. All we ask on these situations, because multiple people will come to the location, please turn up in a single player ship, like a Sentinel, a living ship, a fighter, you know, a normal ship, not a Corvette. It's a big base. You don't need to bring a big Corvette because that causes other players issue. And just let us know your in-game name in the stream chat that you're in and what item it is that you're after. And then it can be just dumped in your bag. That simple. When you arrive, you say, hey, my name's Bob the Builder. When Bob the Builder arrives, whatever you've asked for will be handed to you. Now, if any of the other people that are turning up don't have what you want, I will personally give you those items when I return. I can see the game's unpaused. Just going to make sure the first player's arrived and found me. We're in the same spot. And Reverence on his way. Like I say, even if you're on Twitch and you're not even following, none of that matters. Just turn up anyway. Just like I say, you need to let us know your name. Okay, so there we are. Our first arrival. Is that you, Skull? On my way, but might have to AFK. I mean, if the item you want is just a really basic item, but you need it, again, just ask for it. Not everyone's at the same level in the game. Living eggs as well. I'm just trying to think before I step away what other things that people share. So living eggs is another one. If you haven't had a living ship yet and you haven't got the nanites or the quicksilver even, you get a living egg. Stuff like that can be shared as well. Even some people have pet eggs that they hand out. They breed the eggs from decent pets and hand them out. I don't know. Make a request and maybe someone will answer. I don't think anyone on Twitch needs items though, by the looks of it. Of course, you don't have to answer. You want to just turn up, and then once you're here, if you found us, ask. You can do that too. I used to have a little graphic to put on the screen when I went on a midstream break. So if anyone joined us while I was doing the midstream break and you lot were exchanging items, there was a message on the screen that new viewers will understand what's happening. Because anyone that might join us when I'm stepped away might think, but this is boring. Why they just sat there? You know what I mean? Don't know what I ever done with that graphic. Let's get it back. Yeah, that's fine. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that's all good. Like I'll say, I'll step away for about 5-10 minutes. And when I get back, I normally sit here for about 5 minutes in case someone is still on their way and haven't found the ship before I step on the part 2 of the ship hunting. So yeah, there will be more ship hunting once I return. Right, Skull. I see you've got YouTube. You're good, mate. Yeah. I'll jump over into the Twitch chat on my phone as I step away. Skull has got YouTube covered. I'll see you in 10. Come get your goodies. Right. Drink.
Happy days.
Headphones, music, wiggle shoulders. Wrong ends. Stops wiggling shoulders. Right. Right. Twitch, you still with me? YouTube, are you still with me? Bow, bow. Sif, good evening. Over on Twitch. Wow. Lurking and working, baby. Lurking and working. Lurking while hunting planets. Oh, good luck. Good luck. So who at location needs items that hasn't been helped yet? And what items are you after? What platform do you play on, Mr. Indiana? Indiana Scott? Oh, you found us? Okay. All right. So nobody's outstanding needing items, no? If you're at the location but you can't find out where we're standing and you just arrived at the main garage, use the teleporter by the racetrack. And then when you're up there, use the second teleporter to take you to the little hangout, the watch spot. Wow. What was the ship you were talking about? The Iron Vulture, are you referring to? Does somebody need Iron Vulture parts? Oh. Bow. It just so happened. Wait, hold on. I want to transfer it, not move. Okay. You. One of them. Let you. One of them. One of them. What else do I have in my freighter? What else is sat down there lurking? In a while. Staff parts here as well. These are the 3 parts that make my staff. Right. So who wanted... Giraffe wanted Iron Vulture. Who's Giraffe here? Have a look. Giraffe. So Giraffe, you need... I'll just give you all 3 parts. You're Trice, you're Giraffe, yeah? So come to the bit where I am, between the 2 teleporters. There's no one else around us. No, that's not Giraffe. Giraffe? Oh, right. Oh. Now, I don't know if you've seen it, but I'll put the video link in the chat again. You want to make the best, unless you don't care about the slots, of course, but if you want to make the best version, that video I've posted in the chat will... You crashed. Brilliant. Yeah, so the video I posted in the chat will show you where and how, if you follow it step by step, to make the square 4 solid version of it. If you ever make one and you make a mistake, you can't scrap it down because you only get 1 part back. Just come back again, get the parts again and make another one. I mean, there's also, I think, a T4 or a Z4 version on my channel as well. The square 4 one's the most popular one, but the majority of people. Right. Anyone else that needed items that no one else had the items give out? Can someone out? Sif? Is he here? What does he need? Ship hunting materials. Are you here, Sif? Raceway track, yeah, TGH Raceway, or TGH Race Wars, I can't remember what I called it now. Can never bring me down. Wow, 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 wow. Hello, Nomad. No. I mean, I absolutely meant to hang out here. Just hanging around, seeing how everyone's doing. No, as you do. We'll edit that bit out. Oh, what a corner. Oh, I can't believe how amazingly well I took that. Crowd have gone wild. the side. Wish the time trials work properly in this game so everyone can actually try and get on the leaderboard. Doesn't work in multiplayer. I mean, I'd call that perfect parking, wouldn't you? Going down. No Man's Sky elevator. Right. Did anybody need anything before I get on with part 2 of the ship hunting? Is it possible to make a decent racetrack in game? You not like this one? I think this is a massive one. This took a fair while to build this one. I had to use the Y glitch trick back in the day. I built scaffolding, and this is literally put together piece by piece. There's no clamping or whatever you want to call it. My mind's gone blank right now. Snapping. Because every single one of these tiles is an enlarged tile. Like this whole 4 square, for example, 4 squares is one tile. That every piece had to be put down side by side, level in as level as I could, with the ones going up the side, which are, again, you can see the size of the tiles. There. It took so long to make, it was crazy. Good fun, but never again. Oh my god. This isn't as many parts as it looks, but it's bloody big. Quite a long track, and it can go forth and back. Oh, the base check. Yeah, you can make one, right? It'll probably work for you in single player, but if you try and do it in multiplayer, it just stops working. I mean, they may have fixed it since I last tried it, which was some time ago, but I very much doubt it. I remember making a racetrack with checkpoints, inviting people from the stream there, and then everyone started racing around, but they get like 10 seconds in and it would just cancel off the screen, just disappear. Every time, to everybody, even me. But then if you go offline and do it, it worked. It was just like, ugh. That could have been so fun in multiplayer. Could have been. Right, so is anybody need stuff that anybody, like I say, hasn't got already here to hand out? What do you need, Dana? Oh, do you? Fair enough. In multiplayer, it works, but not to its full extent. Especially when it comes to mini games, making games. On the breaks. Right. Anyone? What was Dana after when Dana got here? Part 2 does await. Yes, it does, Dana. How many? I've gone now. How many people are at the location? The reason it matters if you're on a PS4 is because old gen, as it's classed as, hardware on this game has a server cap, player cap. So PS4 and Xbox One, the original Xbox One, you know, they have an 8-player server limit cap. So you can join multiplayer servers, but it locks that server down to 8 players. So if there's a server now which has got 9 players in, you'll arrive at that location, but not in their server. You're probably on your own or with someone else that might be in the same situation as you. PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC have a different cap. Theirs is 32 players. But that's just all down to the game settings, game limitations. We can still help you out, even if you're on a PS4 or Xbox One. It just means that someone has to come into your server. Like, just basically what you can do, someone trying to get to you to help, is they can go to their network, and what they do is they'll just click disable, so it drops them out of the server that they're in, and then they'll wait a minute, and then they'll enable it again. And when they do that, it's a 50-50 chance whether it put them in the big server or your server. So hold tight, and someone will end up in your server to help you. So all good. Now we're going to find a new hunt. It's a 1-star, but I feel screw it. That's fine, Dana. Just hang tight where you are. Like I say, someone has switched to your server. I'm going to try and get to you now while you're there. If you're at this location, you're at the racetrack, just wait, and then you should see someone's name pop into your game shortly. As long as your network is on, of course. You got him? There you go. Job done. Happy days. Thank you very much, Reverence. See? See? Banging community.
Oh, yeah!
What's up, Alex? Good evening. Flourishing. For a heartbeat, just a heartbeat, I thought that was going to be a paradise. Just a heartbeat. There's a nice green, blue water. Flourishing's all right though, just not perfect. You're welcome, Dana. Good grouper, good grouper. But yeah, no, we do this every day. There'll be ship hunt at least. If I'm on this game or I'm streaming and it's ship hunting, midway through the stream, we do this once every stream. So if there's ever, like I say, you want to grab another Iron Vulture, you want to grab more hunting parts, more this, just come back on another stream. Always halfway through the stream. And like I say, yeah, also if you're in Discord, as it's talking about, you can also just approach people in Discord, off stream. There's a No Man's Sky help section where you can reach out for general help. And there's other specific sections as well you can go into. Like the Corvette section if you need help with Corvettes, Corvette help, I think there was as well. You all good, Sif, now as well? You been sold out over there? Tushy? Tushy? Tushy. Tushy? Nice. Nice. Hot planets. Tushy. You get hot tushy. Storm or Steve? You know what? I'm going to give Storm a run. He might feel neglected because of Steve. Come on, Storm. We still love you. Look at that. That's quite an image, really, isn't it? The way the planets are just lined up like that. Quite cool. Moving on. Steve. Oh my run. Give you one more go. Of course. How did we manage to drift so far from the edge just a second ago? This one is right on the edge. 2-star. Scorched planet. Please don't share your friend codes in this stream. Not recommended. Ideally, share them in a private space. Discord is a good spot for that because you can DM people. Bear in mind, streams are VODs forever, and you don't know who might watch it and see yours on the stream live replay. So yeah, please keep the friend codes directly out the stream chat. No personal information in the stream chats. Okay. Oh wait, no, it spawned in. I thought that was buried. Does Airy need anything? I think Airy's over there helping people out, right, Airy? I mean, this could have been good, but it's yeah, he's there helping people over there, mate. Cobalt blue at best. It's not got anything missing as such. I mean, it's got jowls, it's not chinless, it's tri-eye. It's not a good looking ship, but it's only fair. I'll put it to the chat. First ship of part 2. Is this a hunt from you or a next from you? Go on, chat. What are you saying? Now, there's only a few of you over on Twitch this evening, but if you are lurking over on Twitch, you don't have to be a member or a follower. If you've got an opinion and you think we should move on and not do this, you can just type next or type hunt if you don't have the emojis. All votes are counted across YouTube and Twitch. So if you don't want to see me hunt this one, you need to say next. And if you want to see me hunt this one, say hunt. Really that simple. Get your votes in, boys and girls. Roll them. We got this. Wow. I had a drink, looked away, looked back, and there's not many votes, but it's pretty clear you say next. The details at the top of the screen. If you are interested, did I change the galaxy? I did, right? I did. Galaxy number 7, Budullangr, details at the top. It looks like it's a next all the way, other than east, who did go for the hunt. Oh wait, Burnaby also went for a hunt above the line, but nah, not enough. Details at the top though, if you are interested in that. That was just a B class. Oh, I feel like I should check this. Never mind. Garbage. 6 next, 2 hunt, and it was 2 next over on Twitch. Moving straight on. Maybe the next one will be a grey Cyclone ship, says Burnaby. Maybe. 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 Possibly. Let's hope. We had a double white today. We had a double white yesterday. So I don't think we're going to see any more double whites today. We're not that lucky. But a grey, we haven't had a grey this evening. Yet. What else? I think what else we've not had decent in a while. No luck with the white ship. What's the best you found? Pretty much what I found, right? Or you found any other combinations I didn't? What did I end up picking up? 211, wasn't it? Yeah, 211. Oh, wow. Don't call rats. Dirty rats. Dirty, dirty rat. Doesn't give me much hope for the ship. A system called rats. Life incompatible. Oh wait, isotopic moon. It's a moon. I got past the repeat after 2, it started to repeat again. Seems like a very short stock on that moon, wasn't it? I know their moons are terrible, I always say they're terrible, but that one felt like it didn't give me a fair hunt. Didn't give me enough. I'm pretty certain there's more down there, but it just seemed to cap me, limit me. The same ones. Hoping that other people that spawn in may change that. We'll see, we'll see. But GG for trying. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that one's a super rare one, isn't it? Is that yellow? Oh, this is why I don't like these ones. We're not that far away from it, are we? But the game will make you feel like we're miles and miles away. Textures are destroyed. No, that's not yellow. That is run. Run. You know it's garbage when it doesn't let you pulse away. It's like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And then stalkers appeared to try and cut you off. That was a terrifying experience. Go, 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 Captain. Charge her up. Oh, I was a bit right out there all on its own, isn't it? All these were dead, and then oh wait, two dissonance just kind of wait. I feel like this one is calling me. Fang. Wow. Take fangs. 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 Manifest. Come on, everybody, manifest. Fangs. Talking to the microphone really loud. Fangs. Are you listening, game? Fangs. 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 Good evening, SJ. Jaff, good evening. How many hours? Oof. I couldn't tell you, honestly. I know I log in every day, but I never pay attention. 3,000 to 4,000 something total. I mean, this is my Steam save. This is over 3,000. Started on the Xbox One. It was. Right. I'll do this. I did do this. Fangs. Fangs or no fangs? 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 Fangs. Now what I heard is if 5 people that haven't liked the stream like the stream right now, it improves the chance of us going to IKEA over here and find a fanged chip. Nice SJ. Which one was it? Like, what style of ship? My ship's like going, no, backwards, backwards, backwards. Get out of here, get out of here. All right, I've got you. He had an allergic reaction as he landed then. Well, I guess 5 people didn't like the stream. Terrible. Back to the drawing board. Back to the galaxy map. Who last run the station? YouTube or Twitch?
You wanna put that dish in your mouth?
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, YouTube just stole the station. Good luck. Now, if you missed the start of part 1 or start of the stream even, this is the shit. I'm going to fly it down. We're likely open to attack because it's not upgraded. That's how the game works. If you're on an unmodded ship, you're more likely to be scanned and approached. But this is what we found. There we go. At the start or towards the end of part 1, and I think it was a banger. Double white, jowls, got a front, it's got a face. Not bad shit, but we only found a 211. Dave's been back and had a look. No joy as yet. If any of you fancy testing your ship hunting skills and going back, checking out later that part of the stream, about 1 hour, 40 minutes, I guess it was, ish, into the stream. If you can find a better version, let us all know. This is a banger. It needs a better version found. Someone's going to have that luck. They're going to land at a banger. A lucky A-class. 3, 4 together. You can do it. I have faith. Oh. Oh God, no, 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 no. All that time getting there for a dump truck. Come on, Purge. I'm hoping you bring me some luck. Seek out your cousin, your uncle, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. Come on, bring me luck. I'll have that as a seeded ship. You watch this one. This is going to be a banger. Too far forward. It's weird like how just some or one in a random bunch of none has it. I want to get those ones though. The ones that are just strays on the edge. It was a reward from the expedition. The Aquarius expedition, I believe. I mean, if you're on PC, you have the ability to get it. If on console with no access to a PC, then unfortunately not. Icebound. Bad sized planet if there's one here. There is. If it's any good, I mean. Alright, Reverence, I'll catch you soon, mate. Enjoy your evening and enjoy your sleep. Dream of what we're going to find. Is Twitch gone quiet or is my chat just need refreshing? But look, it hasn't moved in a long time. Someone just give me a wave on Twitch. Just let me know the Twitch is actually live my side. There we go. Thank you. Making sure. Just making sure. Megu. Bow, 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 bow. Wow, did no one get the station? You got all done in on the station, or did no one join the station? I know a few of you did join, and you lost. Yeah. You haven't won a single flip, and that's 50-50. Right, I'm not landing. All right, and it's orange. But I'll show you, in case someone does appreciate orange ships. It's not the ugliest orange I've seen. It's like a peachy orange and white with deep vent wings, rear bat wings. You've got the mandibles on the top, the undersection. You got the prongs on the top. Thrusters, extensions. We can't see the thrusters. I don't know why I'm looking. You don't see it until it takes off. But if you like this style of ship and you are a secret orange lover, Galaxy number 7 Budullangr, orange and white. Oh, what a sight. But you may disagree. Going, gone. Come on, let me out of here. Thank you. Well, hopefully there's people hunting that white ship now. I'm waiting for someone to come into the chat and say, got it! And everyone raise them up on their shoulders like a hero. Rah, rah, rah. Right? Right? You'll win a big one soon, Raze, I'm sure. If you spin it, it will come eventually. Maybe, possibly. Terms and conditions apply. We got over here. I think we might have just been saved. Oh no, there's not a ship on this moon. What a shame. Oh, disaster. Right, it's going to take us where we've already been by the looks of it. Oh no. Mavid. Mavid? I'm not sure how if we're drifting away from the edge though. I'll have to check in a sec. Brink. Do 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 do. I'd rather it have been on this one, but I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. You can mount me a little bit as long as it's a good ship. That white and blue. Actually, never mind. I don't think it is white, is it? More like a off green. Moving on. Where was? Come on, bring me luck. Right. Chat. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I fixed it. Chat. I am going to keep this ship, as I said. Hopefully someone finds a better version of this ship. However, it's going to need a name. So, who has a decent... It's not often I add a ship to my inventory. Not very often at all. Steve was the last one. Before that, Storm, which was a very long time ago. Before that, Grinch. And before that, I think it was... possibly Scorp. I don't know. It was a long time ago. So, you know, I like my names to be quite short and punchy. Or I think the biggest name I got is Night Stalker or Death Stalker. The rest of them are like Steve, Scorp, Grinch. Well, you know the score. What do you think for this one? Suggestions. Name. Excuse me. Name and suggestion on a postcard. White Phantom, Gertrude, Shelby because it has a black racing stripe. Yeah, but wouldn't that be through the middle though? Completely. What are you saying though? Freezer? I think that's translated that fly. It's got the translation marker next to it. I don't know what you said before it translated it to Fryer. I don't know what it said there. Stormtrooper. There's Dana. Who's Star Warsy? I don't know what just landed at. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the chat. Ghost says Area on Twitch. Excalibur says Titan on Twitch. Okay, well, it's not an X-Wing. So it doesn't open up in the air. That could have saved it. Now it's black and orange rather than orange primary. So I'll give you the details in case someone likes this style, but it does not open in the air. It does not. And it's chinless. Other than that, the rest of the parts could have been half decent if it was an X-Wing. The details, top of the screen, Galaxy number 7. Budullangr. If you need help getting into Budullangr, just exclamation mark Discord and head into our Discord and ask in the Galaxy Taxi section. Over it. White Widow says Getha, Will Eisman, Casper. I mean, Frizer like DBZ bad guy. I don't know what that is, buddy. Viper, Snowflake. I did have one previously called Snowfly. That it's gone. Dragon Ball Z. Ah, that's the one of the. That's the cartoon, the hair dude and screams, right? Is that the one? Ah, I don't know. Very angry people with spiky hair or something like that. Tundra. Yeah, the screaming hair dude. Yeah. I've seen the memes, but I've not seen the actual, main original content. Wait a second. Frosty the Snowman. Best way I've heard Dragon Ball described. Yeah. Poison, corrosive. I mean, it's not a bad sized planet. Snowy. No, I can't do snowy. Can't do Snowy. I've got one of my favorite pets. It's called Snowy. It'd be weird having a pet and a ship with the same name. Only for that reason. I mean, Snowy's not a bad name, but that's for my white mechanical horse type pet. That one, Snowy, and Snowy Junior. Got one big, one small one. True North. White Scar. Winston, Cool Runnings reference. That's a banging film, wasn't it? I mean, with Steve, it was almost like instantaneous Steve. I think Storm took a day, right? Grinch, I felt like was just instant as well. Scorp was because the pincer originally. Oh god, that's ugly. That is awful. Thought it had fangs. I don't know why I thought that had fangs. I've landed now though. Right. It's a teal or seafoam green, I guess. Rear back wing side skirts. I thought it had fangs, but it doesn't. It's the worst front of all. It's chinless. I don't think anyone's going to be interested in this one, but I landed. Here are the details. Galaxy number 7, Budullangr. Details going. Ah, you tricked me. What did I see? Maybe it was that I saw as I was landing at the front of it. Scar would be nice. Edge. You're on the right tracks of the small, sharp, to the point names. It's just it's like to stand out, jump out from the crowd. Frosty the Snowman, I just seen them out there. And Bombay. Equinox. Is it out? Let me put it as the seed again. What do we name you, eh, mate? What do we name you? I mean, it looks like a mail ship. It's just why so long in the face. So I feel like the name has to have definitely a male-ish name or a male-related name. You know what I'm saying? Like Steve is Steve. To me, Steve is definitely a male ship. Jack from Frost. See, no one would like the name that I saw when I looked at him then. My brain was spinning, and then a name was like a roulette wheel, and then one popped out. And I looked at the face. Most wouldn't get the reference, and it's not a great name anyway. I just thought of Bruce. Bruce. B-R-U-C-E. Bruce. Because he had such a huge chin. And if you know with Bruce, which Bruce I'm on about. With a big chin. But yeah. I don't know. Count Orlok. Watch that one. I won't remember that. 2-star. Stan. Chris. Reggie. Soily Steve. Good evening, Griff. Harry from Airy. Seen that one. You say Harry, the first thing I think of is Harry and the Hendersons, Bigfoot. Nigel Stanley. Nigel Stanley. I did too. Great movie. My son watched it literally about 3 months ago. He was bored and I saw it on, I don't know what it was. I saw it and I was like, hey, why don't you watch this? And he was like, what is it? And I said, it's about Bigfoot. He went, what's that? I said, have a watch. I said, this is the sort of film I used to watch as a kid. I said, films were different then, mate. So just watch it. And he watched it from start to finish and absolutely loved it. Obviously, his quality is probably not what he's used to these days, but he enjoyed it. You remember that Bigfoot and the Hendersons, or Harry? Was it actually called Bigfoot and the Hendersons, or was it called Harry and the Hendersons? remember. Either way, it was that film, yeah. It was Harry and the Hensons, was it? Oh, yeah. I remember at the end when he was like, look, 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 they're all in the trees, they're all in the trees. And they all remember at the end, they all step out when he goes back. But yeah, it was good fun, mate. E.T. as well. I purchased E.T. last year, I think it was, on one of the digital things for him to watch. He loved that one and all. I remember I was really young when I watched E.T. My nan took me to the cinema to watch that. And she bought me a bag of opal fruits. I was sat there, recently named Starburst, but I was sat there eating these opal fruits while my nan and my mum were in tears next to me over E.T. I was like, oh my God. Good film though. That is terrible. You can have the details though, because once again, I was talking and I landed. This is a Rask. This is literally a Rask ship. Tell me this is not a Rask ship, right? That is pretty much what he brought to the ship meet, minus the green wings. But there, shudder. There are the details. Top of the screen. Galaxy number 7. Ugh. The cheeseburger part still gives me a chuckle. Odyssey. The white ship, call it the Pope. Nah. Not the Pope. I'd be more inclined to call it Slope than Pope. Snoopy? Snoop? I think compatible, no good to us. Reacher. Snowbird, Snoopy, Ghost. I think someone said Ghost over on Twitch. Area, I think it was. And that was one of the first ones we saw. Both of these are good. We'll take Zebra first. Zebra, Nomad, Whisper, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Leaning Juby, Fuzzy Wuzzy. I'm drifting into bird names now. It kind of like a spider with the mandible on the front of the ship. Slow Fly. White Shark, White Rabbit. Dead Moon, not good. Widow is a cool one. There's Rays. Dust Bunny. With Dust Bunny, I'd expect it to be a sandy colour. The off-white sandy, maybe. Is that going to take me to the other one that was next to Zebra or not? Yes, it is. That's the one literally I was looking at. Jamie. Rogue. Snow bunny. Snow bunny. Iceberg. That's really disappointing to see that on the moon. Lenny. Wait, what? Casper. I think someone said Casper. I think. Maybe. Or maybe that was Ghost. Maybe I thought Casper the Ghost. Casper feels too young of a name.
Together we shall find the perfect name. Unlike this ship.
Let me tell you something. 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 Can't leave. Can't leave. Can't leave.
Let me pulse.
Lemmy. Stepuffed? Oh, from Ghostbusters. Oh, wow, that's old. Yeti is sick. Yeti's not a bad name. The Yeti is a contender. Yeti's a contender. Is there any I've missed? Like that? Now, Stark and Scourge, I mean, they are pretty cool names. However, I already get sometimes confused with Scorp. See, I'm already just have to think about it now. Scorp, Storm, and Steve. I've got the triple S already in my fleet. And I might have a fourth S as well. Wait, well, what's... No, we've got Night Stalker, Grinch. Let me go through all my ships and then we go through all the names. All right, so forget the Corvettes. We've got Scorp. We've got... Is that the first one? Yes, we've got Scorp, Grinch, Death Stalker. We got Stalker there. So I've got Stalker as well. So we've got 4 S's, really, and Night Stalker. So we've got a lot of S's. There's 5 with S's in their name. So we've got Night Stalker, Death Stalker, Steve, Storm, and again I forgot the other one already. Yeah, you know, too many S's. Look, Storm, Steve, Stalker, another Stalker. Grinch is the only one, bless him. Wait, is Grinch the only one? He is, isn't he? I'll tell you what, if I find a better version, you can call it Dave. That's a deal. If you can find me a 3+1 or better, I will call it Dave. All day long. That's just like a Steve. Dave? Good evening, Dave. Yeah. Challenge and offer accepted. Until then, I do like Yeti out of all the ones that are stuck. It's quick, it's to the punch, and it's a completely different letter in the alphabet. I've got so many S's. Right, good luck then, Dave. Good luck. It would be an honor to call it Dave. Defiant. It was defiant. So, I mean, that's got a meaning. Jeremy. See, now you say Jeremy, my brain says Clarkson. And I don't want... I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Jeremy Clarkson, but I wouldn't want a ship that was referenced to an old Mona. In a good, funny old Mona. Like I say, I do like Jeremy. But that's all I'd think about, Jeremy Clarkson.
Tonight on Top Gear, some say.
Right, a gone myth. Azrael. Leaving Buzzy. Absol. The Stig, yeah.
Some say.
Boiling. Are you new here? Are you new here? Are you new here? Because this planet is new here. But are you new here? Question mark. Twitch, are you new here? This is your time to talk. This is the icebreaker. This is where you pop out in chat and say, hey, and then go back to lurking if you want. Are you new here? Sean Murray put this in the script. I've got to follow it. What? It wasn't Sean Murray? Who was it then? Oh, Sean the Sheep. But are you new here? Muffin, Phantom, the Cloud. I mean, even... What about just... Stig? I mean, the Stig was all in white. Stig and Yeti, my two favourite names so far. And of course, the Dave. If Dave finds a 3+1 or better. Yeti, not the Stig, just Stig. I know it's another S, but then that just means it feels, oh God, it's another S, isn't it? Oh, it's another S. But it stands out. Excuse me, my chest. Right, yeah, We didn't just check the shit, did we? How would you have the same amount of nanites as units? The nanites are maxed out, and I'm assuming the units probably are maxed out. My units have been maxed out for years. Nanites, I had a lot of nanites, but several years ago, year and a half ago, I don't even know when it was, there was a bug, a glitch in one of the updates. It was the update that had the reputation discounts. So when you sold something to a NPC in the space station, or when you bought something, I can't remember what it was, either sell something or buy something from the NPC, it came with a reputation discount. However, that was bugged, and instead of giving you the right discount, it reset and then maxed out your nanites instantly. It was reported and fixed pretty much within a day or two, I think. Not that I need nanites. Yeah, but I mean, just if you're a ship hunter, right, you'll have so many nanites, you won't know what to do with them. Because every time you jump, you do what I do in your freighter, you jump, you scan, you jump, you scan, you jump, you scan. You'll just farm in nanites without even realizing it. Thousands and thousands, and oh my God, it's a diaper. Diaper Viper. Alabaster. Migaloo means white fella in Australian. Some say he does. Stig does wear all white in Top Gear, right? He does, yeah. Got a white helmet, white like jumpsuit, driver suit, gloves, white I think. Black trimming I think is the best it's got. Yeah, it's pretty much all white. That's why I said the Stig when he said about Jeremy. I was like, the Stig. Yeah, Stig. Stig is white. Some say. Oh, Segwa. All the good names just seem to begin with S for whatever reason. All beginning with S. Ultramarine, no good. What was that called? Oh wait, we have got one here. Except Yeti, yeah. Yeti is a strong one. Short to the point, punchy, and it's a white ship. It's going to be Yeti, Dave, or Stig currently, based on the names, I think. Unless another one comes in that jumps out like that. You Cavaclar? You Cavaclar. I like simple, like Frost. Steve Mark II. Starlin, Stark, Stanley. I was just call him Tony, you know? Oh God. What's going on with the ships right now? Come on, not end like this tonight. Give me something good, please. Alex. Well, if you need any other stuff in the future, just ask. Right, Segwa, you're a letdown. Sarusa Tiff. Plated. Oh my God. Where is our luck as it gives us a bloody moon? I'll tell you what, if you're good again on a bloody moon, I am gonna sling you out of this system. Storm. I low-key hope the moon ones are bad, which is why I don't like visiting them. But we're here now. Because like that white ship that we're talking about the name of is from a moon, if you missed that. And it limits the stock and limits the hunt. Pleasure and pain. It's pleasure and pain with a moon. A lot has got to the point of I'd rather not know what's there and go through the disappointment of a failed hunt because there's not enough. You know what I mean? But the moons can hide some bangers. There are some bangers out there like any other planet. Even the one-star systems. Tucking away some diamonds. Enso Beta. Right. Not one for the vote, but I'll give you the details for this one. This one isn't half built. This is a tie with a wide front. This, once upon a time, let me get out my ship. Once upon a time, there were players that found these super hard to find and really, really liked them. These days, not many people appreciate a tie. And the reason was because they wanted just a tie with no wings. So when it went in the air, it was just the body and then the 4 prongs around the side of the body. It was a sought after style at one point. And that is a good solid example of one because you've got the wide front, no side wings whatsoever. So this, and it's a double yellow, so it's a clean color and it takes full shape in the sky. Now, I don't think, in fact, you know what, just for bants, I'm gonna let you choose next, but then I'm gonna do a here's what you could have won just to fly it away. Just to fly it away. What are you saying? Quickly, really quick vote, hunt or next on this double yellow tie, pure tie, nothing else. It's just tie. If that was double white, that would have been very nice for the style. If it was yellow and white, it wouldn't have been nowhere near as appealing. But those yellows are pretty close, right? So it's quite a clean yellow ship. But from the offset, it looks like those that are voting are swinging towards the next. But that's fine. Like I say, I'm going to do it. Here's what you could have won. So anyone that may be interested, if there was, which looks like there are two hunts. Okay, so it's a next. So what we do, I'll show you the details quick now. Right, there we go. Galaxy number 7, Budullangr, yada, yada, yada. Top of the screen. Stuff. And removing it. Now, I will just fly it away. In case any future... Oh, wait, have I... Wait. Hold that thought. Can I just pick up a ship? I don't want to swap. Can I claim? Compare? Claim. Right, we can. So we'll claim ship. So, like I say, here's what you could have... Now, when you look at a ship on a B class, that is exactly what you want to see when you open it up. Exactly what you want to see. It'll end up being a 2-1-1. Like that. But if they're static... For those that may be interested in a ship called Blessed, that could be a good solid ship. Anyway, let's fly it away. It's only a here's what you could have won. Get a clean look of it in the air. Purple, yellow. Right. So yeah. Once people wanted these just because they wanted a tie with no wings and just pure tie. So once upon a time it was sought after. So if this sort of thing does interest you, details, top of the screen. All they were. The right planet. Galaxy number 7. Darren's could be better. I didn't even pay attention to that. What was it? 331. It's not showing the maneuverability right now. Go up a little bit. what we've got above our head on the edge. Empty. Oh, Loftus. Outlaw. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. What are you saying? Is this it? Is this the one? Is this our Tuesday diamond? Well, technically now it's Wednesday for me. Nearly 1:30 in the morning, but you know, Tuesday stream. Nope. No, it's not. No. No, it's not. Moving on. Where are you taking us to? So, you have a look. Robriso. Gary, you going to say hello to the viewers today? Gary? 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 Gary?
Fucking answer me, Gary.
You going to say hello or what?
You're fired.
Again. Don't come back until tomorrow. Grassy. Wait, did I? Yeah. Gary has selective hearing. Yes, he does. Copped a right attitude lately. Pick Tony 2. I don't know if I want to pick Tony. I might want to pick Steve, or George, or Bob, or Martin, or Yeti, or Dave. Tony's not it though. Another one. Oh, no. This, it's a similar style to what we just saw, but instead of being a wingless tie, this is a wingless mandible ship. By the looks of it. Well, it was a mini X-Wing in the beginning, but I don't believe it is. It's not. So its main focus is the mandibles. It's got underbite. So it, oh, it's ice blue. Wait, ice blue and white. So it's quite a clean light. Very simple style though. I'm not sure how people appreciate these or if they do at all without any main wings, but that is it. Of course, I'll give you the details in case you are someone who finds it cute or tolerable. I don't know. Details top of the screen though. Galaxy number 7 Budullangr for this ice blue and white mandible style ship. Enjoy. Why are you putting hunt and hunt in the chat? Details are at the top of the screen. You've had them now. Go grab it if you're talking about that ship. I'm not sure if you're live. That one. Well, details are at the top. Go, go, gadget, go. Not sure they work too well, in my opinion, without the wings. Same way as that tie. But again, like I say, there's someone for every ship. broke pot, was that? Broke pot. Man, I'm so hungry. I'm looking forward to a munch shortly. That is for sure. Overgrown. Oh, another one where it's not here because it's in the waterlocked planet. Linda. Well, is Mirak Linda though? You know who Mirak is? I'll tell you who Mirak is. Linda. Mirak is Linda. Browning. Life. God. There'll be one here. Nope. We've been bumped. Again. Where are you going to? Jixium, we'll go there. 2-star. Viking. Possibilities. There's definitely a ship here at least. Now, those of you that have been around this evening, have you liked the stream? You just joined us over on YouTube, that is. And if you're on Twitch and you've enjoyed anything we've done and you want to see more, be sure to hit that follow. Even if you're a lurker. Rotting planet. Tickle it, lick it, like it, love it. I've heard that too. If you lick the like button, it tastes like cookies. But, funny word on the street. YouTube have not confirmed that as factual. A bing-a-poo. Did you a bing-a-poo? A bing-a-poo? E bing-a-poo. Sounds like I'm watching the Teletubbies, doesn't it? A bing-a-poo. Teletubbies say a bing-a-poo. Oh. My like button just tastes like Gorilla Glass. Brilliant. Tank feet. Hints are top. I'll land. I'll land. I'll land. I'll land. I'll bite. I'll bite. I'll bite. Oh, you chinless son of a sentinel. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. I'll take that back. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you wingless son of a sentinel. Right. It is blue and white. I mean, it's a Class C color palette. It's got cut off wings, but what do you say? What do you say? Hunt next on this pincered tank feet Sentinel. Cut out skirts, rear bat wings, half cut wings, pincer top stinger. What do you say? If you're on Twitch, you can just type Hunt next if you've got an opinion. You don't have to use the emojis. You don't have them, of course. Just one hunt, one next over on Twitch. Next. What? At the moment, we... Oh, no, wait. East. Oh, no, East repeated, isn't it? Okay, never mind. Right, I think next is winning. Next is winning. Next is winning by 2. Next is winning by 3. Next is winning by 4. If there's any hunters, you need to come in 5, 4. Next, 4, 3, 2. No, you ain't got a chance. Right, details top of the screen. Next it is Galaxy number 7, blue and white pincered tank feet. Top of the screen. Going, 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 going. Gone already. All right, Jixium, we're leaving you, my friend. Wait, where'd this one come from? Umono Nagby. Oh, wait, it says no in their name. Well, I could look at that as mono. But I still no, innit? Mono. Damn it. Hamono Nagba. Molten. Come on, Grinch, you miserable sod. Find me a good one. Yes, indeed, AI fragments, SJ. If you need any, let us know. You can request them in the Discord, or we give them out each day on the stream. You've missed today's slot on the live stream. Every day on the live stream, halfway through the stream. Normally about 90 minutes, 2 hours into my stream. Players will meet up at a set location where AI fragments, class fragments, inventory fragments, iron vulture parts, cakes, eggs, stuff like that are just passed around and shared to those that need them. You can farm them in the game if you want, but it's very, very, very long-winded. To get them in the game, you need to have a Sentinel battle. Even if you start it on the ground, once you've started a Sentinel battle, take off, go into space, make sure you finish it in space. And when you take down the 5 stars, like GTA, you take down a Sentinel ship, capital ship, freighter, you get one whole one. But it gets you going. But we give them out stacks of 10 if you need quickly. If you want a speed hunt like we do. You can do it in-game naturally, but it's a very, very slow process. Now, in terms of when I'm looking in the galaxy, you just look for the ones that say dissonant, or you're aware. Ling Bung. Now, it's always going to be 50-50, but once we get here, we'll pop a scan, and on the AI fragments, it'll give you a direct hit on the ship every time. If there's a ship in the system. If not, it'll ping you to the nearest system. I'll check on here as always. This is how you easily farm nanite ship hunter. People always say, why did you use a freighter? There's many, many, many reasons to use a freighter. This is one of the main ones. When you arrive, you instantly just come over here and like, we own these now. We've discovered all of these. We haven't had to go out and use our ship to look at them, point at them, land on them. We've discovered them instantly. Know which ones are dissonant, whether we're going to hang around, change ships constantly, and most importantly, no freighter battles, jumping from system to system. To get an enemy freighter to spawn, a Sentinel, you just need to keep fighting until it gets to the level 5. And if you're in space, in your ship fighting them, the freighter will spawn. And that's when you just take that out. And when it dies, you get 1 reward of AI fragment. Yeah, I think they may also be available in the Nexus missions. Not a guarantee. If you're in there, just check the Nexus missions and see what the rewards are. There may be an AI fragment available as a reward there. I personally don't do the Nexus missions. I've done them for a long time. But I know many, many, many people do. God, it's orange. Sure that's... Oh, sure that's orange again. Yes, yes it is. Right, details top of the screen. I'm looking at it now. It's an orange and white, box grilled, deep vent wings, rear bat wings, full size main wings. We don't know about the thrusters, of course, because it's ground. But there you go. If you're interested in orange and white, but a few options this evening, but we are picking straight back off. Burnaby says taking a shot. Yeah, that works. Or shooting a trader. But shooting a space station, I've done that many times by accident, will trigger the Sentinels. So if you don't want to start on a planet, that's actually a good shout to do. Space anomaly Nexus missions, you can get an AI fragment that way if you need one right away. Yeah, exactly. I see it's just 1, and then you can, if you're a duper, you can dupe that 1 into 2, 2 into 4, you know, and so on. And before you know it, you got stacks and stacks and stacks of it. Rask would approve. Oh, nice. Laverne. We're being bumped again. Bumped. Bumped. A lot of bumps this evening. A lot of bump. Oh, what's this? Scatiana? Scatiana. Definitely a name you would never call your child. Ah, she looks like a Scatiana. Okay, we've got a paradise of orange, grass, water, sorry. But this is the first paradise that we've found in our journey this week. Only started yesterday in Budullangr. That's a paradise with water. So I will check it out. It's going to be pretty, I think, with the orange water, but we'll have a look. Mama says, whoever that is in the Russian name. Mama? I'm definitely not your mum. Right, is it right next? Where is this? Oh, there it is. Oh, God. It's got yellow. Yeah, it's going to be horrible. No, we already know it's going to be horrible. We know it's going to be horrible. Kazakhstan? You'd never found a paradise planet. But if you specifically want to look for paradise planets, I would check Eisentam or go hunting in Eisentam. It's a lush galaxy. And for me personally, and I'm sure many others, will produce a lot more paradise results when you're running around than the rest of the top 10. There are many, many lush galaxies in the game. Eisentam's just always been my go-to. Easier to share the information for a top 10 galaxy in videos and streams and stuff. Now that one is a very clean. I'm not a fan of that color, but that is a very clean X-Wing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Symmetrical top and bottom, front to back. It's got a chin, it's got jowls, box grille, wide skirts, rear back wings, extended thrusters, prongs, wing tips under. There will be people that appreciate that. That is not bad, but I wouldn't fly, of course. Now, over to the chat. For the last time this evening, I'm going to ask, hunt or next? Red and blue X-Wing. What are you saying? Vote now or don't. I think in my first ever video I made on YouTube, this was the song or music. Ship number 1 comes in yellow and blue, has this stuff and other stuff too. Details top of the screen.
Next.
This is those that like that color. Right, so what are we saying? Twitch, I can see 3 votes. Gem, good evening over there. Gemdar said next. Aries said next. And Torch said next. So we've got no love over on Twitch. YouTube, trying to see where it starts. Juby, next. 4 next. Hunt, 4-1. Next. Yeah, nah. Yeah. Unfortunately, next one. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, next one. Hunt got a couple, but not enough. Not enough. Right, what I'll do though, because I think, like I said, I wouldn't fly it, but I know that people like them. I think it's a good X-Wing in terms of what parts it's got. Color, not necessarily. Details top of the screen though. Galaxy number 7. Let's first of all do that. All right. Second, as it's the last one of the evening, I will also do a here's what you could have won. We can have a quick gander at the slot before we fly away. What was the new one? That one. And then of course that way anyone can see what it looks like if you are relatively new to the ships. So when I always talk about, oh, X-Wing, TIE, this, that, and the other, you may not necessarily know what I'm referring to and what the ship's going to actually do. So, get this. Check the slots first. And S-Class. Slots. These two, if these two are static, it could have potential. Let's get it in the air. Actually, let me take these out as well. Stock stats, 346.9. Not bad. Not perfect, but it's above average. Maneuverability, definitely above average. For a big ship, that surprises me. 491.8 stock maneuverability. Not bad. Right, now in the air, this is what it does. It opens and creates that X shape, as you can see. That's why I'll call it an X-Wing. Not necessarily its official name, of course. But that's why I would call this an X-Wing, due to the formation it creates and the lines you get if you're a third-person flyer. That X shape. There we are. There we have it. That's an X-Wing. And that's why I say it's a good symmetrical shape. So that's the best type of X-Wing when the top and the bottom are the same shape. You've got the clean look, symmetrical, top, bottom, left, it doesn't matter. It's all good. And when they stretch from front to back as well, it does give it an extended look, again, with the X in the front. Some of them cut off before the prongs, you know, they cut off literally here, which they're still fine, but at me, they feel half-complete X-Wings. So yeah, if you like this style of ship, the details were shown. Red, appears to be a good cherry red almost, I think. And a nice blue. It's not the default blue, it's kind of like a soft, nice blue. Not a bad little ship. I'll put the details on the screen once more, but these are the system glyphs, of course. You can see, not the planet glyphs. But yeah, for an X-Wing, it's not bad at all. And yeah, it's almost a swarm face. If that was a double red, that would have been smoking hot for an X-Wing. A double cherry red. That'd have been pretty nice. Sentinel crystals that protect me from the orange gods when I come in this room. Oh, now you wave. Garrett. Or maybe he wasn't even waving at me at all. Maybe he was just pretending to wave at me, and in fact, he was just waving at Onkakums. And what a name. Your name's Kak. How do you feel about that? Your name's Kak. Yeah, you just twiddle your name. Right. It did look good in the air, right? And a lot of ships, unfortunately, get overlooked when they're in the landed state because they don't look that great, some of them. Can't appreciate some of them ships until they actually take off, start dipping, flipping, opening, you know. But the Dragon win, of course, the Dragonflies. Once they're airborne, they look sick. Yeah, the colour combo, it doesn't so much as it lets it down, it just could have been better, right? Like I say, a double cherry red would have been nice. Would have worked really well with that one, I think. Or double white. That would have worked nice on that style, a nice double white X-Wing. It'd have been worse if it was the default blue, like so it looked like a Spider-Man red and blue, as I always call it. When I voted Yeti, yeah. I mean, I haven't made my mind up yet because I know you're hunting. I think the decision for the name will be made tomorrow. Is there any last options for the name consideration for the new ship that we found tonight? The double white. If you were here, and you know what it looks like. Yeti, Stig, and Dave are the three leading options. As in, it'll be called Dave if Big Dave does find a 3+1 or better. Will I be streaming tomorrow? Unless something comes up, personal life, yes. Yes. There's always a chance streams might be, this was supposed to be a 9:30 stream, and I always feel bad when I tell someone it's going to be 9:30 and they might make arrangements to be at my stream at 9:30, but then my life gets delayed because the kids, and now it is the summer holidays. I will try and get my stream started at 9:30 every day but sometimes they might get delayed, and I do apologise about that. Dragging it on an extra half an hour into your night. But yeah, tomorrow, No Man's Sky hunting. That's the standard. So if you're around, be sure to jump in and bring me some luck. Now, Skull, big thank you to Skull stepping in this evening again. Of course, like I said to you, Skull, never feel like you have to be here every day. All right? I don't want you to feel that way. You just come when you come, mate. And if you're about, people will appreciate your support. And I do. Airy over on Twitch, holding down the fort just as a mod would over there. We had a discussion yesterday, as you know. We'll talk further later. But Airy, thank you very much over on Twitch. And everyone that's watched over on Twitch, all the followers, anyone that's subscribed, thank you for watching, lurking, whatever it is you've done this evening. And of course to YouTube as well. All the members, non-members and lurkers, appreciate all the time, support, and hopefully you've liked the stream over on YouTube this evening. And if you haven't, check out the video I posted yesterday. If you haven't seen that one yet, some of the new Sentinels we've fished up recently. Right, you're all legends, you know that. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, yeah, with some bangers. With some bangers. Thank you. So I appreciate the support. I can't go without saying a big thank you, of course, to Rask Rex this evening, who dipped in, gifted 5 Game Hub memberships, wished us luck, and left. So big thank you to Rask. I hope he's sleeping well. I think he said he's got an early night for a shift tomorrow. Lacey also coming in this evening with a $3 super chat. So thank you very much to you too. Right. No dice. Well, maybe next one, Dave. Don't give up. Jemdar, you're welcome. Everyone on Twitch, I hope you enjoyed it. YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one, wait. I'll see if there's anyone to raid. Twitch, do you want me to raid anyone? YouTube, should I have a look, see if there's anyone to raid? Or are you all done for the evening? You're rude not to check. YouTube, there's no one that I'm subscribed to. Only shows the people that I'm subscribed to. There's no one there. So YouTube, there's no one for me to raid. You're heading to bed? Yeah, it's quite early, isn't it, right? In the morning, at late, early morning stuff. Right, we'll just call it there for the evening then. But I'm prepared for a raid. I'm quite tired. I won't be able to follow through with it. So big thank you to all of you. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Until the next one, bye for now.